Oh, main character syndrome. I know y'all niggas got some main character syndrome.
Oh, hey, didn't see you there.
White man.
You're about to watch a video essay about something called main character syndrome. And I figured who better to give this essay than a side character in the Neopunk FM universe. Here's main character syndrome by Age, or as you may know him, the guy that says the funny gay from Internet Music Trivia.
I don't know this shit, bro.
Thank you, Johnny, for finally letting me be in a video.
You're welcome!
Some people are NPCs, and some people are main characters, right?
Facts.
Right? Hell no! When you're making...
I feel like everybody a main character in some sense. When you're doing too much, that's when you become an NPC in somebody's story. Don't become nobody NPC. Be the main character, nigga. Y'all know what that mean, though.
Your way in the world, it's normal to have the urge to stand out and be unique. For instance, I normally listen to a lot of really popular music, like... But there
Play with Cardi?
are also parts of my music taste that are super abstruse, which is a more abstruse way of saying esoteric, which is a more esoteric way of saying abstruse, which is a more abstruse way where in real life we may want to find our pack and fit in. Online, we want to be special and set ourselves apart from the rest. Online, we encounter far more people than our brains can handle and compare ourselves to them. There are over 1 billion people on TikTok, so statistically...
God damn. 1 billion is equivalent to 100 million. In other words, we can say 100,000 million. 1,000 million. 1,000 million? Therefore, 9 zeros. I heard it's like 8 billion in the world.
Plenty of them have cooler auras than you, cooler thrift hauls than you, and cooler daylists than you. It's enough to make even a guy like me start to feel like an NPC, or non-player character, which is a side character in a video game that just exists to make the rest of the world look real and is pre-programmed to only repeat a few lines. You probably remember when clips like these started going around and the term NPC started being used more loosely toward anyone who doesn't appear to be thinking for themselves.
So you don't have a lover now? No.
When I'm drinking? Yeah. When I'm drinking?
What's this nigga again?
No.
You don't want to be seen that way, so how can you look like those cool people you see on TikTok? Are they really effortlessly combining aesthetics to form completely unique digital personalities?
This is stupid as fuck. Why?
Are they the main characters in this world and
Two fashion niggas spot each other in public.
you're just an extra? Is your coworker at Subway an NPC with no inner monologue, no independent mind, and possibly even no soul because they don't know who RXK Nephew is?
Hey,
Bruh.
tell me something. There's a delicious Subway food montage going on right behind me, isn't there? Yep, I could smell it.
Is there a way to set yourself apart online in such a major way that nobody would ever think you may be a normie, or even worse, an NPC? It's possible, but it's also possible there are no main characters, no NPCs, and that could actually be a good thing. So many snot rockets out the shower, I'm still sniffy. How do you diagnose main character syndrome? It may start with the feeling that you're not completely in control of your life.
Because I've lost control of my life.
Putting yourself first more and more, you begin to disregard others around you, viewing them as unimportant characters. In the late
Bro, I think I have main character syndrome.
stages of the disease, all regard for other people is gone, and anyone who isn't supporting you is seen as not a person at all, or simply put,
Damn,
an NPC. The danger of developing main character syndrome triples when you post a lot online. Tell me if
I post a lot on YouTube.
this has ever happened to you. You're finding new music on TikTok that you really like. You're seeing other fans of this music and noticing their interesting styles. You're feeling like a normie, so you're getting a cool new haircut. You're seeking
non-binary barber.
even more cool new music to post on your story. You're being reborn. You're wearing giant Echo Unlimited jeans and a thrifted cardigan. You're putting
Giant Ethel. Nah.
Nico and Rico back to back on the playlist. Your style and aura are becoming imperceptible. Your taste is unlike anything ever seen before. Your Get Ready With Me TikToks qualify as outsider art. You're filling a baby pool with dirt in your bedroom. You're buying Swiss Dungeon
The nerd kind, not the cool black metal kind.
synth cassettes on Bandcamp that you don't even like just to post about it. You're seeing bugs that aren't there. You're serving coquette and Italo disco. You're berating your little sister in the 3rd grade for not being able to tell the difference between hyperpop and sigilcore. You cannot risk being seen as an NPC when people view your profile. You follow niche meme accounts for specific neighborhoods and cities you have never been to. You get the feeling like you're always being watched. You die on the
What?
street.
Nah, I don't have this shit, bro.
Challenge a crust punk to name 5 songs by Leftover Crack, and he bites a chunk out of your neck. Where did this
He bites a chunk out of your neck.
deadly disease originate? Ever since fame was invented by the Beatles in 1962, people have been doing outlandish things to try and get some. Fame is the ultimate form of feeling special. You can be appreciated and beloved even if you're not special
Look at me. Look and pay attention.
at all. Back in the day, if
Look at me, bitch.
fame wasn't your thing, you could set yourself aside by going against the mainstream, adopting unique interests in music or fashion. Nowadays, after the invention of a hip little thing we at Neopunk call the interconnected net, fame underwent a bit of a change in definition. There are no longer just celebs, rock stars, and big cheeses. There are now influencers, streamers, micro-celebrities, lolcows, meme account admins, and these guys. In the past, things people might have done to set themselves apart ultimately helped them find their tribe. Now, setting yourself apart by being strange and outlandish is
This shit got me like, I'm not okay, I promise.
basic advertising. For example, Marilyn Manson used to be the most shocking thing that anyone had ever seen, but now that's just what the average hyperpop artist looks like. And if you want your bank account to reflect the main character you are inside, you're gonna have to get sillier and stupider than previously thought possible. It's either that, or you could be seen as an NPC, right?
You gotta be super creative. You gotta be on some tribal nigga shit. You gotta go back inside and get some drip.
It's false. Let's look at an example of someone who went wacky funny mode online and successfully avoided dying of main character syndrome. You may know Myra Magdalene, the girl who got a little silly with it when designing her bedroom. She hung up a bunch of old keyboards, filled a baby pool with dirt, framed a bunch of photos of nail clippers, and served dozens of looks that involved
This was cool. I fuck with this one. This was corny. This was corny, but this was cool.
attaching random objects to her clothes. She is now a successful fashion designer, being
Good for her.
discussed in Nylon, Dazed, ID, and the Drew Barrymore Show, and her pieces sell for hundreds.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Dazed, ID, and the Drew Barrymore Show, and her pieces sell
Centipede dress. Centipede nightgown and robe. $298? Damn, bro. Bro, I'm finna design some clothes, bro.
for hundreds. Despite her unabashed wackiness, she remains humble, and her strange aesthetics are celebrated. She's also really very pretty and beautiful, and we need to move on, because if she's on the screen, aesthetics are celebrated.
Shotty cool. She cool.
She's also really very pretty and beautiful, and we need to move on, because if she's on the screen any longer, I'm gonna start meowing like a little kitty cat. More and more creators and influencers are beginning to toe these lines between artful, wacky, and stupid to position themselves as main characters. But in the battle with main character syndrome, there's a difference in pursuit of being cool and just being famous or getting a bag. TikTok live streamers had their moment
Nigga, I'd rather be rich than famous. RP takeoff.
last year when their strange behavior started getting noticed by mainstream creators. The internet labeled them NPCs as their soulless eyes gazed deeply through the camera and they recited strange words and phrases that the chat barked at them for hours on end. This sort of uncanny valley behavior is strange and likely upsetting for some, but the point is to get those sweet donations. There's something very main character-y about
Hold on, y'all. I made that bitch famous.
This work as well. To be on display, giving up your body and almost your
King
humanity.
Slayer.
I would say that I've done worse for a lot less money, but I'd be lying, because I'm a very business-savvy individual. You probably have, though. Maybe not for money, but to feel special. Everyone on the internet, except for me, has problems with needing to feel special. And it's where the root of this main character curse comes
I'm in the Twilight Zone. Nowhere near these niggas.
from. Like I said before, the internet changed what it meant to be famous, but it also changed how we perceive our individuality.
Hold on, bro.
Where
This
back in
nigga
the good
fire.
old days, individuality could be harnessed as a tool to find your kinfolk. Thanks to the goddamn internet, that's not how it works anymore. Online, your individuality is like your ticket to ride. If you're too normie, you won't be taken seriously. So, if you ham up your special vibe, the internet will reward you. Individuality is immediately rewarding, like a cheek full of zins. And like the delicious sensation of a cheek full of zins, it's just as easy to lose control
The
of.
fuck is a Zen? Oh. Those nicotine gums.
If you start to suffer from main character syndrome and lose your grip, your individuality is preventing you from connecting with others who are into the same wacky stuff that you are. It
Shut up, nigga.
really doesn't matter if you're trying to or not. If you're posting, you're participating in this competition for clout, and individuality is like the Mario coins. If you're farming your individuality for followers, it may look like you're doing this out of desire to be the most extra special king or queen of all time.
Nah, I'm just trying to find a community. Bro, where y'all at?
But deep down, there's another reason. Acceptance and admiration from your peers or people online. By acting out, your soul is locking in, looking for the love it so desperately
Shit's okay. You don't need to act strong anymore. Just hold on to me and let it all out. You're good enough. You're a good boy.
needs that it never got from its mommy or whatever. That's
Yes.
old news, though. Everybody remembers when people used to be called attention whores for this sort of thing. However, now, being a little bit of a whore for attention is normal and almost expected online. This is because everyone has become an influencer. Even me. Even I'm a little bit
Even me.
of a whore.
Look at me.
She blew on my dick like a cello. In the current landscape of the internet and social media, your profile is not just a place to share content anymore, but an extension of your identity. Everything you share is fed into the algorithm as something to influence someone else, and it's an uphill battle forever. The only way to win this game is not to play, but if we weren't online, we would lose that extra chance of finding our tribe in the world.
Facts.
There's nothing. Thank you, son.
It was the
I'm
communities
on
of
that
the
good shit.
earlier version of the web that made it such a wonderful place to be, and a great place for us to grow up with unfettered access to. The current state of the internet, especially after TikTok, can sort of be viewed the same as pre-war and post-war America, but instead of economic growth and civil rights, it's this.
Ken Carson, don't even bother coming to the old party. The opium creature's on the loose. Destroying lonely. Let's go search for the opium
Yo,
creature. If you snooze, you lose.
Back then, corners of the internet, big and small, were fun to explore and everyone could find a community all their own,
E-bombs
no
were
matter
out.
how niche. The weirdest people online were actually truly weird freaks, the rare kind, like four-leaf clovers. Now, the internet doesn't have any corners left. All the apps are the same, and everyone is a smarmy little freak, jumping through stranger and stranger hoops to appeal to the pitiless eye of other doom scrollers who won't remember your video 10 seconds after they...
Seems like it's water market.
where the fuck is my blunt? Hell no, bro. That big man. I dropped the blunt, right? Yo, hell no, bro. Where that big win? What the fuck, bro? Nigga, I'm gonna find that shit. Fuck you talking about, bro? I'm gonna find that shit. I somebody like I'm the coolest. Where the fuck this shit at, bro? Damn, bro. Bro, I need to start smoking, bro. I swear. Where the I just throw the blunt away, bro? God damn, man. Nah. Nah. I can't go out like this, bro. I just had this shit. I saw my neck, I'm the coolest. Damn, bro. Nah, bro, that be right. That be, it's gotta be here, bro. Hold on. Can't find that hole, bro. Fuck it.
I want to talk about vaginas!
Now, pardon me for saying this, but I truly do miss those good old days. The way the old internet let us be ourselves feels lost, but also like something that could one day be achieved again. In the meantime, it feels like all we can really do is not let the machine give us main character syndrome. Sure, your life can be a movie, but if your life a movie, you need more than one main character, or else that's not a movie at all. That's a TEDx. The truth is, there are no main characters, and there are no NPCs. No man is an NPC, just as no man is an island. There's only us. You, and me.
Nah, I don't know what the fuck he talking about, bro. Excuse me. From my POV, it's only me and me.